Hello, welcome back to No Man's Land, episode number 12. And we have a few little jobs to do. If I can get into the tractor. Here we go. First thing we need to do is get some wool over to our textile productions and keep that going, because they ran out some time ago. Now, I've got pellet forks on now, so I'll just swap them over. Actually, I just wonder if I could use this trailer. Oops, didn't mean to drive into the crop. I know it doesn't really matter when you've only got a few, but I'm just thinking when we have a lot to transport. So I'll just see if it works. It should do. It's just an experiment. Don't really need to do it just for one pallet, but I'm thinking a bit later on when you've got a whole pile of pallets there. Now let me see. Auto bale, so if shift R. Aha, it does work. Only on full pallets. Alright. Oh. I don't know how I hit that. Alright. Get it right in a second. Right, it's a bit overkill for one pallet, but yeah, good to know that it works. I wasn't sure whether it would work with this. So later on when we're transporting a whole pile, let them build up a bit, and this will be the way to do it. That's how you do it in real life. You wouldn't come all the way from there to there with a wheel loader or a tractor. Got to get more into the trigger. I'll try coming in at a different angle, that might work. And indeed it did. Too easy, that's great. Well, that'll keep that production going. So we have our crop of barley in this field here. We don't need to lime it, so that's okay. Do need to fertilise it though, after we've rested and the crop has germinated, and that canola will probably be ready to harvest at that point. And I do have to go on and do the water for the greenhouses. I'll go down and pick up our water tanker. Get rid of that little bit. There we go. And as we've seen this many times, I shall jump cut when we are close to the end. Okay, so the last greenhouse, just top that up, and that's the biggest chore of the morning out of the way. It's all done. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, we were looking at mowing all the grass on this new field over here. It will probably be taken up with productions in the future, but up till then we may as well utilise it and make some silage. So we'll go over and check out the mowers. I'll have to take the bale fork off. This will get in over the front and the back. So I'll just pop this over here. Do I need to take off the rest of it? Good question. I think I do. Let's just do the whole thing. There we go. Right, so mowers down here somewhere. And I downloaded a mod which should be here. No, not here. Why is it not there? Oh, maybe I didn't enable it. So we'll probably just go with the usual mowers, which are the pottages. I did really want to use the crone, but oh, we shall lease these. They do the swaths. That's one of the good advantages. Only $688. I think we can afford that. And the back part. I thought I did that twice. That's a nuisance. Oh, wasn't a lot of money. Okay, the front arm. Which way does this go around? This way, I believe. I could be wrong. No, I think it is the other way. Yeah, I think so. A bit hard to tell, but there we go. And we shall get this mowing underway. I could even start from up here. This is all my land. Just double check. Yeah, so we can start from right up here. So, complicated procedure here. Lower that. Don't have to unfold it. Now just check that it's set for control Y for the. There we go. Done. And get the front one. Unfold. Okay. Right, that one's done. And back to the rear. That one started up. We should be right to go. Yes, we are. Just keep an eye on that the mini map down there so we don't go over our boundary. This is going to be a huge area of grass. We'll turn it into silage. Some will be kept for the cows, because we will be having cows before too long. Dairy farm. And any excess, which I'm sure there'll be quite a lot, we will just sell it. Yes, it's going to be a big area. Okay, so I'll time lapse some of this and then we'll cut when I'm closer to the end. Okay, so that's the field nearly done. Just got this last little piece here. I haven't worried about missing any little bits. I think we've got more than enough grass. In fact, this is a crazy amount of grass, which hopefully is going to bring in a little bit of money from the silage. I'll just get this last little bit. I'm not going to bother with getting it all. End up with too many little short bits, it gets harder to do the baling. We'll just go down the middle of here, and that will do it for the mowing. So, as you can see, that's quite a bit. Okay, so we can return the mowers. And I'll be happy not to be doing any mowing for quite a while, to be honest. Though it didn't take that long, to be honest, with that mow. That wasn't too bad. So now we need a baler, a bale wrapping baler. And let's see what we have. Balers, and get to the ones that wrap. Square. Okay. I guess that. Oh yeah, I can see the one. So 1.5 wrapped. I think you can get bigger than that. New Holland, that's square, square. Well, they're not really square, are they? They're rectangular, but we call them square. Alright, so we are fairly limited in in the options that we have here. So probably looking at the Pottinger. 1.8 wrapped. Ooh, do we get a choice of colour? We do indeed. We'll go pink. Why not? The rest I'm not worried about. Should better tow that okay. Yep, no problems at all. And we'll release that. Okay, and now we go on to the next part of the job. The biggest part really is getting it all baled up into nice pink shiny bales. Lovely. Okay, so we'll start off across here. Now what do we need to do? Just lower it, start it up, and off we go. Make sure there's no other options. Oh yeah, bale size, that would be a handy one. Definitely want 1.8. Turn on automatic drop, yes. Yep, that's all we need to do. That's filling up pretty quick. Even though it's just meadow grass, it's going to produce pretty well. Here's our first lovely shiny pink bale. There you go. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, here we go, the last couple of swaths of grass. And we have a field full. Oh, I missed the Always miss that. So we have a field full of nice pink bales. And we're just about finished, which was quite a big job, I can tell you. I thought I was going to be wrapping bales for the rest of my life. You can notice a few that aren't wrapped. It took me a little while to figure out that it's only the smallest size, the 1.25 centimetre bales, that actually wrap. The bigger ones don't. So, there you go. Right, we should just get one more full bale out of this. There we go. Not much point in getting that last little bit. And there's our field full of pink bales. Quite impressive. Let's hope they're worth the money. Okay, so we can get this baler returned. Did a good job. Nice if you do bigger ones, but never mind. And now we need to go and get our trailer and quickly pick these up. And I just had a change of mind because those bales are not in the way where they are, and we need to wait for them to ferment. So there's no point in gathering them up on the trailer now. Okay, so looks like we're about at the end of the day. Let's just see if we need to top anything up. Yes, they will need to be topped up, the greenhouses. Everything else, the animals are all okay. But we need to earn money from these overnight, so always a good idea to keep them topped up. Okay, so I shall return when I have completed the watering. Okay, last bit of water in the last greenhouse for the day. Good, that's them all topped up. I'll just leave the tank there and we'll park the tractor over near the house, ready to rest for another day. And I don't think these will be fermented by tomorrow. Not quite sure how long they take. Yeah, 0%. So yeah, they might be done. Some might be fermented at some point tomorrow. But let's go to bed and get some well-earned rest. And our money has gone up to 114,000. That's very nice to see. And the crop has germinated, so that will need to be fertilised. The canola's not ready. I thought it might be ready, but obviously not. I would say next time it will be. It must be getting close. Yes, next stage will be ripe. That's pretty good. Check on the sheep. Yeah, more bales. One more bale in a bit. Very good. And have a quick look at the chickens. It's all looking pretty good. The chickens look pretty happy. Plenty of food. Ooh, and plenty of eggs. Might have to sell them. Let's just have a check on the price of eggs. No, not the best. We'll hold off on those. Let's just see how the bales are going. Excuse me. 22%. Okay. Right, well that will be about it for this episode. Got quite a bit done, but a lot to do in the next episode. Might be selling eggs, but we'll be giving this a second application of fertiliser, and 114,000. We're getting up there. Just have a look at the sales. Ooh. That's a pretty mighty looking tractor, isn't it? But 228's still way out of our budget. I don't think we can get much for 214. Or maybe we can. Now, the tractor we have, I think it's 280 horsepower, so we want more than that really, unless we want to get a smaller tractor. But I was thinking bigger. So 114. No, not really. No, we'll hold off on that. Maybe we haven't really got anything to sell till we harvest the canola. Maybe the silage bales. So, and the eggs, yeah, they're not quite ready yet, but we'll see how the price goes. So yeah, it all looks pretty good. Well, thanks very much for watching. Appreciate the comments that I've had and the likes. Please leave more, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you. Bye.